Over-under betting is a simple but popular way to wager on sports. Instead of picking a winner, bettors predict whether the total score will be higher or lower than a set number. Sportsbooks set a line and bettors choose if the final score will go over or under that number. For example, if a football game has a total of 47.5 points, betting the over means expecting 48 or more points. Betting the under means expecting 47 or fewer points. History of over-under betting. Totals betting dates back decades but became widely available as sports betting grew. Charles K. McNeil, a bookmaker in the 1940s, is credited with introducing point spreads and influencing totals betting. The rise of online sportsbooks further expanded the popularity of effective over-under betting strategies in sports by offering data, analytics, and new ways to bet. Before diving into specific strategies, it's important to note that I have not back-tested any of the below systems. I recommend doing so to be more effective and to ensure they work before placing bets. Each sport presents unique factors that influence scoring, and understanding these can help bettors make more informed decisions. Football over-under betting strategies. Pace of play. Teams with run-heavy offenses or strong defenses tend to play slower, leading to lower scores. Injury reports, missing key quarterbacks or defensive players can change scoring expectations. Red zone efficiency. Teams that struggle to score touchdowns settle for field goals, lowering total points. Head-to-head trends. Some matchups consistently produce high or low scores based on team styles. Basketball over-under betting strategies can be quite fascinating. First, let's talk about possessions per game. Fast-paced teams tend to generate more points, while slower teams keep the totals lower. It's all about the tempo. Next, shooting efficiency plays a huge role. Teams with high field goal and three-point percentages obviously have better chances of increasing the scoring. It's something to keep an eye on. Defensive strength is another critical factor. Teams with top-notch defenses can limit their opponent's points, often pushing the totals under. Oh, and don't forget about back-to-back games. Fatigue from such schedules tends to lower shooting accuracy, which can lead to lower overall scores. Now let's talk about garbage time scoring. Late in the game, bench players can sometimes score unexpectedly, which might boost the totals. Moving on to baseball over-under betting strategies. Starting pitchers are key. Aces tend to keep scores low, while weaker starters often lead to higher totals. And finally, bullpen strength. Teams with strong relief pitchers are usually able to prevent late-game runs, making it a significant factor to consider. Weather conditions can play a huge role in sports outcomes. For example, when the wind blows out, it increases the likelihood of home runs. On the other hand, when the wind blows in, it tends to reduce scoring. Now let's talk about umpires. Some umpires have a tendency to call tighter strike zones. This often leads to more walks and ultimately higher scores. Ballpark factors are another big consideration. Smaller parks like Coors Field generally boost scoring, while larger parks tend to suppress it. Let's switch gears to hockey strategies. When it comes to over-under betting in hockey, goaltending quality is key. Elite goalies can significantly reduce the number of goals scored, while weaker ones often lead to high-scoring games. Another factor is power play efficiency. Teams with strong power play units create more scoring chances, which can really impact the totals. Recent form is always important to keep in mind. Teams on scoring streaks or slumps can greatly influence the overall totals. And then there's travel and fatigue. Tired teams often struggle to score, which can lead to lower totals in the game. Some teams, consistently play either low or high-scoring games when they face each other. Soccer over-under betting strategies can be pretty fascinating. For one, team playing styles make a big difference. Defensive teams tend to keep games low-scoring, while attacking teams, they push the scores much higher. And then there's recent form. Hot goal scorers, or on the flip side, struggling defenses can really impact the totals. Weather and pitch conditions can have quite an impact. Rain-soaked fields, for example, slow the game down, often reducing scoring opportunities. And then of course there are injuries to key players. Missing a top striker or goalkeeper, that can completely change goal expectations. The importance of the game plays a big role too. Knockout games, for instance, often feature more cautious play, which tends to lower the overall totals. So, in conclusion, using effective over-under betting strategies in sports can really help bettors find value and make smarter decisions. Factors like weather, pace, injuries, and team trends all play an important role. Whether you're betting on football, basketball, baseball, hockey, or soccer, the key is to analyze the data carefully to improve your chances. Mastering these strategies? Well, it can lead to more informed and profitable wagers. With some careful research and a lot of discipline, handicappers can truly use effective over-under betting strategies in sports to gain an edge.